Genesis Tavarez. Well, Genesis Tavarez, it's, I don't know, a woman with values, a person who always wants to help, who likes to enjoy life, everything in life. I try to enjoy, I try to learn from every experience I have, and not just to, I think we're not here just to be here. I think we're here with a mission. We're here for something bigger than what we think that. So I pretty much enjoy everything I do, being a mom, being a real estate agent, being a wife, being a daughter, a friend, everything. So I think that's one of the main things that defines me as a person. Okay, so where I come from, it's a little different than everyone's stories, I think, because I was born here in the US in New York, but I was raised in the Dominican Republic. And I came back. I used to come all the time, like every summer or every other summer, to visit my family, because all the time my family was here. So I used to come to spend time with my cousins and my aunts, uncles, my grandmother. So I came to live here when I was 18 years old. It's not that long ago, but you know, it's a little while. So I came to study in college. I studied criminal justice. Yes, I know it's so different from what I'm doing. And I always liked law. I liked everything that it was related to giving people a second chance. And I think everybody deserves a second chance in life, or probably not even a second, probably a third chance. And we cannot always be judged by our past. So that's why I decided to study criminal justice. I worked for a little bit in the field, but towards the end of my career, I decided that I liked it, but I didn't love it that much to keep my life with that. So I always had this passion about helping people, and I think of what I do as a real estate agent, it's big. I feel like sometimes I'm this fairy tale that helps people pursue their dreams, which is one of the biggest dreams in people's life. Is, you know, being stable financially, as a family. So I help people, you know, build that dream or making that dream come true by helping them or guiding them on the home purchase process. So I love it. Okay, so that was what I studied in college. I loved it, like I said. I didn't do much with it, but whatever I did, I enjoyed it. I worked with a lawyer for a little bit. I was technically like a paralegal type of thing. And she was a business lawyer. So it wasn't what I really liked, because what I liked, it was criminal law. So I don't know, I just decided that it wasn't for me. I didn't have the passion big enough in my heart to keep doing that. So, well, ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be an actress, and I love art. You know, I think we all are a piece of art somehow. So I think I've been acting since I was 5. And the first character I interpreted was Virgin Mary. It was for a Christmas show, and I remember me volunteering myself to be Virgin Mary. My mom was so mad at me. She said, "Oh, now I have to go and get you a costume for this." I was like, "But I love it, I like it." So yeah, that was my first character. Then I kept doing theater for a long time. I was in theater classes. I always volunteered for talent shows because that was my biggest passion. It still is my biggest passion. It's just that I'm on hold a little bit for now because I'm more focused on my mom's life, being the mom. So yeah, I did a lot of plays in New York, off Broadway. I did some films too. I don't know. I did so many things with my acting. Not working in Hollywood as I wanted, but you know, that's still there. I'm not saying that I won't go back to it. It's just I'm putting that on hold for now because I think my kid is so young still that he needs so much from me as a mom, and I want to give that to him. Okay, my favorite character that I interpret, this is hard. I think it was the last character that I interpreted. It was a play that I was the main. It was a play of two characters only, and I was interpreting the female character. So the play was about this woman that she was very into her job. She was a journalist, and she got crazy, you know, over the time. And she had she always wanted to be what she was, but with time she got married. She had a kid, and I think she wasn't ready. Me, you know, thinking about her, I think she wasn't ready to be a mom and the responsibility that takes. So I think she got overwhelmed and she got crazy. So in the play, pretty much it's divided into 4 characters, but only one character. It's me interpreting 4 different characters in 4 different scenarios as that I wanted to be. You know, I wanted to be an artist, a painter, so I interpreted that. But then I wanted to be a spy. So I interpreted that, and that part I liked it a lot because it was very related to my career, and also she wanted to be. I'm sorry, I forgot. The other one was Jesus, I forgot. But the other one, oh, she was a model. She was a model, like a famous model. That she worked for fashion shows, and then the last one, it was her as being crazy in a rehab center, and it's all about she interprets all these different characters when the husband arrives to visit her all the time, and this is that last part of the play was very touching. I cried. I have to cry. It's part of the scene, but I cry inside. There was one time that I was doing the play that I couldn't stop crying because at that time I wasn't a mom, and she has a son in the play. So I don't know. Somehow it was like me predicting my future. I don't want to be crazy, of course, but it was like kind of me touching that mom side of me, being okay, I'm a mom and I'm crazy and I can't be around my kid because instead of me beneficiating my kid, I'm just harming him. So it was very touching. I think that was my favorite character. I interpret many characters, but that one, I was very related to it somehow because it's this wonderful woman that she wants to do and be so great in life, but then things come in her way that she cannot be what she wanted to be originally. It's gonna be difficult because I don't remember it exactly. I know this sounds bad. It's just that I haven't acted in so long. The last time I did a play, I was pregnant, and it was that play. That was the last time. We had a contract that we had to do, but I didn't say I was pregnant. You know, it was very early on my pregnancy, and I said it. I won an award for that, an Ola Award for the best actress for that play, and I remember the date of the award. Everybody saw my belly and I was like, oh, yeah, I was pregnant, sorry, I didn't say anything. But I just didn't want to say, because I didn't want the director to be nervous about me being pregnant, probably not doing the character as I was, pregnant woman, they forget things. But I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good. I just don't remember everything on that. It's something that I can think of. The feelings, yeah. The feelings, yeah. I remembered. It's gonna be so hard because it was in Spanish. ¿Y cómo está él? ¿Ya sabe caminar? ¿Qué le gusta? ¿Le gustan los carritos? Quiero verlo. Lo extraño demasiado. ¿Él se acuerda de mí? ¿Sabe que soy mamá? No, yo no quiero que me vea así. No quiero que sea avergüenza de una mamá loca. Lo dejé entrar. ¿Te gusta el arte? A mí me encanta el arte. Creo que todos somos obras de arte. ¿No ves esta escultura que tienes aquí enfrente? Ahí arriba hay un francotirador. Está apuntándote bien directo a la frente. Si te mueves un segundo, puede acabar con tu vida. Pero si colaboras, las cosas pueden cambiar. Escúchame, tengo instrucciones precisas para ti, pero no te muevas ni una milésima de segundo. Oof, that's such a good question. Would I go back to the past or forward to the future? Honestly, I don't know. It's hard to answer that, but I would think that I would go back to my past and I will hug myself so tight on those moments where I used to cry. You know, it's hard when you like things are different from others. I always like art and nobody understood me, especially my mom. I'm not blaming her. She did the best she could and I'm so happy for it. It was just that probably for what I wanted to be, I needed more support, especially from her being my mom and being the most special being in my life. But yes, I will go back in time and I will hug myself if I could do that. It's very tight and just tell myself that everything was going to be okay and it's not the end of the world like I thought it was going to be when I was a teenager. Jesus Christ. If I could direct a movie, what genre? I would say drama. It would be a drama. With some romance in it. I'm a very romantic person. And the name of it, that would be so hard. That would be so hard for me to put a name on it. I don't know. About the name, I don't know. But yes, definitely would be drama. And yes, that's part of my plans. I would love to direct a movie. I never direct anything. I always being directed and I love it. But I would love one time to direct a movie. And yeah, I know for sure it's going to be something that is drama. It's about drama. One word, I would describe myself as a very realistic person. And why? Because I like to keep everything, down to earth. I'm a dreamer for sure, but I'm also a person who likes to adapt to the environment. And if this is what I have, let me see what I can do with it. And of course, like as a human being, I complain about the things I have, and I know things can be better, but they can be worse as well. So I would say that I'm a very realistic, so I like to adapt to my environment and make the best out of it. The thing that I enjoy the most about being a real estate agent, I would say, is helping people, is connecting with people. It's I touch people's heart, and I love when people opened up about their situations. It's about their family, their struggles they have in the moment. This is why they want to move on. And I think that's one of the things that I enjoy the most, because it's like me talking to a real person. Probably it's not a person that is pretending anything. They just open it up because they want me to help them, and the only way I can help them if they opened up with me. So that's something that I love. For younger real estate agent, I would say a lot of patience. They need to have a lot of patience. They need to find, every day, they need to find something in real estate that they can fall in love with. If it's either helping people, or it's either, educating people about what's the market, on what is a real estate really about. But if they don't have that thing that keeps you going, it's going to be very hard for them to keep going and enjoy this, because this is a journey that you have to enjoy. If you're only here for money, I'm sorry, you're in the wrong place. I don't want to sound like this is you can't make money. Yes, you could make a lot of money, but only if you do this with your heart. Probably you might make a lot of money this month, but the next month you're not going to make a lot of money. So it's going to be okay, I'm here for money, then you're going to be out very soon. But right now it's like you need to find things that you love about real estate and about what you do, or what you want to do. So that's the best thing I could tell anyone. Yes, I am working with something else. I'm doing a podcast with two of my colleagues, Raquel and Maria Alejandra. I'm really excited about it. Somehow it gives me like hope. It's not really art or any artistic thing, but it's giving me hope because it's kind of part of it. Communication, it's art. You need to find, if you don't find art in communication, you're doing it so basic. So yeah, I think I can relate it to art, and I'm really excited. I can't wait for everybody to see it. It's like a little baby that we're growing, and I'm pretty sure people are gonna like it. Hi, my name is Genesis Tavarez. Thank you for watching this. I'm so happy that More Homes is having this space for us to share who we are, what we do, and to introduce ourselves with a whole different perspective than a real estate agent, more as a human, to connect with one another. I'm really happy to have this. Thank you so much for the chance and the opportunity, and most importantly for allowing me to share my story. Thank you.